Hello students, and in this topic we are going to discuss about the letter series. In the earlier class we have seen number series, in which we have seen missing number series and wrong number series. So now in the next lecture, this lecture, we are going to discuss about the letter series. As we have already discussed in coding decoding, that whenever you are going to find out the letters, you are always going to put their ranks on the letters. So that will become easy for you to identify the relationship between the letters and the English alphabet. So now let's come on to the some facts that we have discussed earlier also. Okay, one thing that we have discussed earlier is that if you see one word ejoti, ejoti, ejoti. Now in this case of ejoti, E is on 5, J is on 10, O is on 15, T is on 20 and Y is on 25. From this you can find out the rank of different alphabets easily. Similarly, we have used another word, that is C-flurux, C-F-I-L-O-R-U-X. Now if you see this C-flurux, it is a table of 3, which is C3, F6, I9, L12, O15, R18, U21 and X24. So by these two terms, ejoti and C-flurux, that will become easy to find out their numbers, their positions, their ranks according to English alphabet. So whenever you are going to find letters or alphabet, we are going to always put their ranks above them and then trying to find out the relationship easily and quickly. So now let's come on to the question. Now we have the letter series question, which is B, C, E, H, L. Now if you see B comes on 2, C comes on 3, E comes on 5, H comes on 8, L comes on 12. Right? Now if you see the positions 2 to 3, which is plus 1, 3 to 5, that is plus 2, 5 to 8 plus 3, and 8 to 12 plus 4. Now if you see the relation plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, so next time it should be how much? Plus 5. 12 plus 5 would be 17. So what comes on 17? If you see C-flurux, R is on 18. What comes before R? R से पहले क्या आएगा? That is Q. R 18 पर है तो Q कितने पर हो जाएगा हमारे पास? 17. So our answer should be Q. So it's easy to put the numbers and find out the relationship. Now coming on to the second question, P, M, J, G, D. Now see, again put, this is alphabetic again, we have to put again their ranks, positions. Now if you see, P is on which number? P is on 16, 1, 6, 16, M is on 13, J is on 10, G is on 7 and D is on 4. Now if you see, try to establish relationship, that is 16 to 13. 16 to 13 is minus 3, 13 to 10 again minus 3, 10 to 7 minus 3 and 7 to 4 minus 3, which means in all the cases we are doing what? We are doing minus 3. Okay, so this is 16 to 13 minus 3, 13 to 10 minus 3, 10 to 7 minus 3, 7 minus 3, 4, and finally after 4 we are again going to do the similar pattern, that is also minus 3. When we are going to subtract minus 3, from 4, it will become 1. So our next letter in the series would be A. So by this you can easily find out whether there is a direct, which means the same sequence minus 3 all the time, whether there is an increasing number like the last one we have done, that is plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. So it becomes easy for us to find out the relationship. Now we have next one, A, E, C, G, E, I. Now again put their positions, their ranks. Now see, A is on 1. Okay, so now let's take here their position. Okay, A is on 1, E is on 5, C is on 3, again G is on 7, E is on 5 and I is on 9. Okay, after coming to this, again check their relationship between the numbers. 1 to 5, how you can move from 1 to 5? That is plus 4, 5 to 3, that is minus 2, 3 to 7, that is plus 4, 7 to 5 minus 2, and the next one 5 to 9 again plus 4. Now if you see the order, +4 -2 +4 -2 +4. So what should be the next? Next क्या होना चाहिए हमारे पास? Next should be -2, right? -2 would be 7. Now if you see seventh position पर क्या आएगा? That would be G, because इन सबकी पोजीशन हम लोगों ने लिखी है हमारे पास. A कितने पर आता है? A 1 पर आता है. E कितने पर आता है? 5 पर आता है E. ओके, C 3 पर रहता है, G 7 पर रहता है, I 5 पर रहेगा और E 5 पर होगा और I 9 पर होगा. So in this manner we can find out easily which letter is coming in the next in the series. So now next, C V D W E X F Y G Z. So now if you see C V, C is on 3, V is on 22. There's a long difference. D is on 4, W is on 23, E is on 5 and X is on 24. F is on 6, Y is on 25, G is on 7 and Z is on 26. So if you put their number, you can see easily that C has a relationship with D, D has a relationship with E, E has a relationship with F, F has a relationship with G, which means the letters which are coming on the different positions, like odd positions, like here on the C is on first position, D is on third position, E is on fifth position, F is on seventh position, and this is on ninth position. Now if you see this one, which means we can also identify that they are doing what? They are doing +1. They are moving forward in the direction, they are coming to the next. Similarly, we can have a look here. V to W, V to W, V is on 22, W is on 23, +1 again. Next, W to X, 23 to 24, +1. X to Y, again 24 to 25, +1. And next, Y to Z, +1. So what should be the next? Next we can have here +1, G +1, which means what is the next? After G it comes H. So we can have here H. Okay, so by this, or we can also put the numbers if you want. We can put the numbers. C is on 3, D is on 4 by gap, E is on 5, F is on 6, G is on 7, and what should be next? 8. 8 पर क्या आएगा? 8 पर होना चाहिए हमारे लिए क्या? H is on 8. Now the next one, coming to the next question. PBA, QDC, RFE. Now if you see here, now there are 3 letters continuous and the comma is the next, and again 3 letters continuously, and the next letter will be, next letter is QDC, RFE. So we were on QDC, RFE. So now we will try to put numbers there. PBA, next is QDC, next is RFE. Okay, so try to put number. P is on 16, B is on 2, A is on 1, Q is on 17, D is on 4, C is on 3, R is on 18, F is on 6, and E is on 5. Now see, if you see the relationship between the first letter of each group. Okay, 16 to 17, 17 to 18. So what should be next? So now if you want to put next, 17 के बाद क्या आना चाहिए? It should be 18, and 18 के बाद क्या आना चाहिए? 19. 19 पर क्या आता है? S. Okay, now see the second one. B is on 2 and D is on 4, which means how much they are adding? +2. 4. Next, if you go to the next, D to F, 4 to 6, again +2. So what should be the next? Next क्या होना चाहिए हमारे पास? Again 6 + 2 should be how much? 8. और 8 पर क्या आता है हमारे पास? H. Okay, now coming to the last one, A to C, 1 to 3, again +2. C to E, 3 to 5, again +2. What should be the next? कितना ऐड करना चाहिए? Again it should be +2. 5 + 2 should be 7, and what comes on 7? That is G. So our answer should be, next number is, next letter series group is SHG. Okay, so now coming on to the next question, similar to this, CIGFLJIOM. So again we can write it here to have a more better view. CIGFLJ and IOM. Okay, C is on 3, I is on 9, G is on 7, F is on 6, L is on 12, J is on 10, I is on 9, O is on 15, and M is on 13. So again we will adopt the very same pattern, which is we will try to establish the relation between the first letter of each group. Now if you see here 3 to 6, next is 6 to 9. So what should be the next? Next क्या होना चाहिए हमारे लिए? कितना प्लस हो रहा है यहाँ पर? 3 to 6 प्लस 3, 6 to 9 प्लस 3. सो नेक्स्ट में भी हम लोग कितना चाहिए? प्लस 3 करेंगे तो कितना हो जाएगा? 12. 12 पर क्या आता है? L. नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन अगेन 9 to 12, अगेन कितना प्लस हो गया? 3 प्लस हो गया. 12 to 15, ओके 12 to 15, दिस वन 12 to 15 अगेन प्लस 3. सो व्हाट शुड बी नेक्स्ट? नेक्स्ट हम लोग के पास 15 प्लस 3 अगर हम लोग करेंगे, 15 प्लस 3 विल बी 18, और 18 पर क्या आता है? R. लास्ट वन G to J, 7 to 10, अगेन इफ यू सी प्लस 3. J to M, 10 to 13, again plus 3, and next should be again plus 3. M plus 3 should be 16. What comes on 16? That is P. So our answer should be LRP. So what is the next here? Here next is going to be LR and P. LRP is the right answer. So this is about letter series, individually, particularly relating to the letters. So now come on to the next one, that is the next type. We can see here that should be alphanumeric, where we will have both numeric as well as alphabetic, and we will have a combination of both. Now in this case we will see alphanumeric. So here we have a question of alphanumeric series, that is A1, C3, F6, J10, Q15. So in this case you will see A1 एक letter भी है और एक number भी है, C3 letter and number. So again we will try to establish the very same relationship with the letters and the numbers. If you remember their position, it will be more convenient for us to remember that what is going to be their rank and position, and the question is going to be easily sort out. Now we can have A1, A तो 1 पर ही आता है, C3, C3 पर आता है, F6, F6 पर आएगा, J10 and next Q15. I think ये Q नहीं होना चाहिए, ये हमारे पास O होना चाहिए, that is a little bit okay printing error. So now we can have A1, C3, F6, J10, O15. Now if you see 1 to 3, what is the relation between 1 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 10 and 10 to 15? 1 to 3 plus 2, 3 to 6 plus 3, 6 to 10 plus 4, and 10 to 15 plus 5, plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So what should be the next? Plus 6. Now if you're going to add 6 in 15, that should be 21. And what comes on 21? If you remember C florux, 21 पर क्या आएगा C florux के according? That is U. So our answer should be U21. Next one, Q1F, S2E, U6D, W24C. Again we will try to establish relationship firstly between the first and the first letter of each group. Q to S. Now if you see Q कितने पर आता है? Q is on 17 and S is on 19. S to U, S is on 19 and U is on 21. U to W, U is on 21 and W is on 23. Now if you see here 17, its position is 17, S position is 19, U position is 21 and W position is 23. 17, 19, 23. You can see odd numbers plus 2. So next time what should we do? We can also do plus 2. Next time when it's plus 2, then it will become 25. So it should be Y after plus 2. Now if you see the other one, F, E, D and C, which means F से backward E, एक पीछे 6. Here F is on 6, E is on 5, D is on 4, C is on 3. What should be next? It should be next number should be B, that is on second position. Now if you can look at the relation between the numbers, okay, we have begun with 1 and we have reached 2, from 2 to 6 and 6 to 24. Now if you are going to add, we are not going to find out a very similar pattern, but you can multiply. In this case 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 4 is 24. So 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 4 is 24. So next time it should be into 5. 24 into 5 is going to be 120. So our answer should be Y120. B should be our correct answer. Okay, so now coming to the next question. Again we are having here letter in the middle. Now if you see Z to Y, which means backward, Y to X and X to W, they are moving one number backward. Okay, which means they are moving towards preceding, not succeeding. Okay, so we can have what comes before W, it's V. Now we can look at the numbers. 2 to 7, that is plus 5, 7 to 14 plus 7, and 14 to 23 plus 9, plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. What should be next? After this it should be plus 11. Now if you see here, plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, so next should be plus 11, and when you are going to add 11, it will become how much? It will become 34. Now looking at the third of each, 5 to 7, 7 to 9 and 9 to 11, they are doing what? They are doing plus 2 in each case. So we should also do plus 2. 11 plus 2 should become 13. So our answer would be 34 V 13 is our answer. 34 V 13 is the correct answer. Now looking at the next one, T49 S64 R81 Q100 P121 O144. Now again we can have T and S. T is on 20, S is on 19. Then before S R, before R Q, before Q P, before P O. So we can do -1 in each case. We can getting the next letter in the series. So we can have, before this was on 15, so we can have 14 and 13. So what we can have? 14, on 14 we have N, and on 13 we have M. So is it right? Now we can have, what is the numbers? What is the relation between the numbers? If you see here, 49 and 64, 81, 100, 121 and 144. 49 is a square of 7, 64 is a square of 8, 81 is a square of 9, 100 is a square of 10, 121 is a square of 11, 144 is a square of 12. So what they are doing? Squaring the numbers and doing +1. Square of 7, square of 8, square of 9, square of 10, and they have covered till square of 12. So next should be the square of, if you look, what should be the next? Next should be the square of 13, and next should be the square of 14. Now if we see here, square of 13 is what? It is 169, and what is the square of 14? That is 196. So our answer should be N169, M196. This would be our correct answer. Now moving on to the next question. CO3KP DO4KQ EO5KR. Now if you see here, again we can see the relationship between the first and the first, second and the second, fourth and the fourth. Now see here, C2, if we see to C to D, D to E. So what should be next? Next should be F. Next if you see, this is O, and we have O, again we have O, which means the letter at the second remains the same. There is no change at the second, while there was a change of increase in 1 in the first digit. Now if we can put here same O. Next 3, we can have from 3 to 4, 4 to 5, so we can have next, that is 6. K and the next K, so we can have the similar K constant, there is no change, and P is on 16, P is on 16, Q is on 17 last, and R is on 18. So we should come on the next 19, that is S. So our answer is F O constant 6 K S. So this would be right answer. Okay, so this is all about alphanumeric series. So now we are coming on to the last one, that is continuous pattern series.